Look at an old photo of yourself. Maybe you're 5 years old, in school, or holding your first passport. That person is you, but also, almost every part of that person is gone. Not emotionally, not metaphorically, physically. Most of the cells that made up that version of you have died, peeled off, broken down, or been replaced. And right now, while you're hearing this, it's still happening. Your body is quietly rebuilding itself. No announcement, no loading screen, no system update required, just a non-stop repair crew working inside you every second. Every day, your body replaces hundreds of billions of cells, not millions, billions. So here's the strange question. If the parts are constantly being replaced, are you still the same person? Imagine a house that is never finished. Every morning, someone repaints a wall. Every week, someone replaces tiles. Every month, someone fixes pipes, swaps wires, and patches cracks. Old bricks are removed and new ones are put in. The house still has the same address. It still looks familiar, but piece by piece, the material is changing. That is basically your body. Your skin is the outer wall, but it's not permanent. It's more like a living surface that keeps renewing itself. The top layers wear down, flake off, and disappear. Every day, tiny pieces of you are left behind on your clothes, your bed, your phone, and your desk. You don't notice it, but your body is constantly shedding its old surface. Your gut is even more extreme. The inside of your intestines is one of the harshest places in your body. Food passes through. Acids and enzymes are active. Bacteria are everywhere. The lining gets worn down fast, so those cells don't last long. They work for a few days, then they're replaced. Like tiles in a subway tunnel scraped by trains all day long. Your blood is another massive replacement system. Red blood cells carry oxygen through your body, over and over again, but they don't last forever. After a few months, they're removed and replaced by new ones. Your bloodstream is not a fixed thing. It's a constantly refreshed transport network. So at this point, it sounds like the myth is true. You are not the same person. The old parts are gone, the new parts are here, case closed. Except, not exactly, because your body does not renew itself evenly. There is no magic moment every 7 years when the whole body gets swapped out. That popular idea is catchy, but it's too simple. Some cells last days, some last months, some last years, and some may stay with you for most of your life. This is where the story gets more interesting. Your skin is like paint. Your gut lining is like flooring in a busy hallway. Your blood is like a fleet of delivery trucks that constantly gets replaced. But your brain? That's different. Many neurons in your brain are not replaced like skin or blood cells. Some of them may be as old as you are. They were there when you learned your first words, when you were scared of the dark, when you made your first real friend, when you lied and hoped nobody would notice, when you fell in love, failed, remembered, and tried to forget. Those cells are not just replaceable parts. They are part of the structure that holds your story. And there are even stranger examples. Parts of the lens in your eye contain proteins formed very early in life, and they barely get replaced at all. So somewhere inside your body, there are still chemical traces of the child you used to be. That means the truth is not simple. You are not a brand new person every few years. But you are also not a solid statue. You are more like a city. Buildings are repaired, roads are repaved, signs are replaced. People come and go. Some neighborhoods change completely, but the map is still recognizable. The history is still there. Or think about that house again. The paint is new, some pipes are new, some wiring has been replaced. Maybe the windows are different, but the foundation is still there. The layout is still there. Some cracks were fixed. Some cracks stayed, and some repairs changed the house forever. That's why scars don't simply vanish just because your cells renew. That's why training changes your body. That's why illness can leave a mark. That's why aging is not just old cells replaced by fresh ones. Aging is the history of repairs. The body does not erase the past. It writes over it, layer by layer. So what actually makes you? It's not one cell. It's not one atom. It's not the exact material you had as a child. You are a pattern, a structure, a memory system, a network of connections. Your habits, your voice, your posture, your fears, your skills, your scars, your way of reacting before you even think. You are not a thing that stays frozen. You are a process that keeps going, like a flame. The particles in a flame are constantly changing. New fuel burns, old particles disappear, but we still call it the same flame. Or like a river, the water is never the same from one moment to the next, but the river remains because the path remains, the direction remains, the flow remains. So look at that old photo again. The child in that picture is mostly gone. Physically, the cells changed, the face changed, the blood changed, the skin changed many times. But something continued, not the exact material, not the same parts, the continuity, the pattern, the story. You are not a machine with replaceable parts. You are a living house under permanent renovation. Not completely the same, not completely different. Still you, still changing, still being rebuilt.